V, is cool if I call you V?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Professor.
Thank you, my brother. We are live, part 2 of the show. We got V and Lisa coming in hot. V and Lisa have never been on the show, so this is exciting. I'm excited to have them on. Let me make them bigger so we can see each other perfectly. So V, start with you. Where are you coming in from, baby boy?
I'm coming in from like Toronto, Canada. So
Nice.
yeah, I followed the professor from 4 to 8's live a while ago before his Instagram, got deactivated. But
Yo, first of all, how did you know my Instagram got deactivated? Because if you just
I
followed me, I was taken out immediately right after.
no, like I followed your like YouTube right away, and I had you on both because I knew like something was gonna happen. Like sometimes like when you start following someone and they start getting big, you never know with Instagram and stuff.
No,
Like
it's not Instagram. It's my old mentor. He told me over a month ago that he was gonna do this to me, so he did it. So I was warning my people for 2 months. I was warning them, guys, this is coming. This is coming. This is coming.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate, man. Like, can't believe it.
It's
But,
cool.
but
But what
yeah,
made you follow? Wait, before you start, let's get Lisa in the building. Lisa, welcome. Where are you coming in from, Lisa?
Hey, I'm in New York City. Where are you?
Oh, snap. We're in New York.
East 20s, baby. How about you?
Nice. I'm in Long Island, Garden City.
Strong Island, baby.
And you got recommended by one of my seminar students, Becky. Tell me
Yeah.
what she was saying.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've been trading for for a few years, and she's obviously been getting into it, and she was telling me about the chart magic that you've been sharing with her. She was really excited about it. We would always, a couple of times a week, we would kind of compare like trading notes during the day, and she would talk to me about all these like chart things, MACD, God only knows what, various and sundry things. And she said, hey, you should tune in one night. So here I am.
Nice. So wait, you've been trading for a few years. What is your style? What kind of trader are you? Where did you learn? Boom, boom, go.
Boom, boom. Well, I would say I'm both an investor and a trader, right? So like there's obviously the long-term methodology, then there's shorter term trading stuff. So, I grew up in finance. I'm a CPA by education. I most recently, last 15, 20 years, worked in the surrounds of hedge funds, but have never been in the front office, but knew enough to be dangerous to both myself and other people. So here I am. So I've been trading, both, long, short equity and options for the last few years.
Got so options trader. Okay, okay. But where did you learn from? Anywhere particular?
I learned just over the course of my career because I was managing clients who were doing these kinds of trades. So over the course of the years, I learned the mechanics of different aspects of trading. Obviously, things like valuation, realized and unrealized, the mechanics behind the scenes with the prime brokers and the counterparties on how all the pieces fit together in terms of trading operations and accounting. But I have not, as I said, I've never been part of the front office. So I was never really made privy to like, hey, why did they do those trades today, right? I was always on the receiving end of the trades, but not understanding the why of like, oh my goodness, all of this happened today. Why today? What was the macro? What was the micro? Why was today the entry point? Why did they decide to dump this one today? Hey, this thing looks like a piece of crap to me. Why are they buying it at all? But they know what they're talking about because their track records are outstanding, right? So kind of putting together the why of the timing is what I've been trying to learn since I started trading.
I like that. The why of the timing.
Yes.
So we're talking about why take the perfect entry. What is it about that entry that you want to get so you can have the max profit? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, sometimes yes and sometimes no, right? So I think I started by sharing that sometimes I'm an investor and sometimes I'm a trader. So when I'm an investor, it's less about what is today's price. It's more that I believe in the long-term story of the thing. So today's price is sort of less meaningful if I'm going to hold it for 2-3 years. But if it's something that I know is just a quick trade, it really is examining, why am I having these feelings? It's really, analyzing and learning a lot about the psychology of trading, how to really separate the emotional from the analytical and starting to kind of think about like, okay, everybody has a gut, people get swept up in like people talking about things and news and things and rumors and, what your friends are doing and what Reddit is saying and what Instagram is saying, but really pulling back from that emotional drive and desire to really look at the chart if you're really just going to be a trader, to understand whether or not this is the right entry point.
I like that. Damn, Lisa, you're good from what you're telling me. God damn.
Thanks, baby boy. Thanks, baby boy.
Did you pick up the baby boy just off a little bit of my life?
Listen, I'm telling you, 15 minutes on live. 15 minutes on live.
Wait, hold on, Lisa. Somebody has a time. I don't know who that is. Of course it's freaking Alvin. Of course Alvin's causing the freaking time. Alvin, we're live on YouTube right now, right? All right. You shut the video off, Alvin. Everyone can see you in your car. Come back later. Come back later if you want, Alvin. Guys, that's one of my students, guys. Alvin, I swear to God, he's always causing that echo issue. All right. So where'd you get the baby boy from? You said you just watched me for a little bit already. Picked up my little things.
I'm telling you, you called like 4 people baby boy in 10 minutes. I'm like, this must be this guy's go-to. It's all right. It's cute.
Thank you, Lisa.
No
V,
problem.
back to you, my brother. What attracted you to? I love Blake, Mr. 428. You know who that is, Lisa?
I'm sorry?
Do you know who Mr. 428 is?
I do not.
He's amazing. 1.1 million on TikTok. He's on Instagram. He's on Twitter. Unbelievable advice. Shout out to Blake. He's a good man. V, what attracted you to him, and what attracted you to follow me? I love hearing this story. Go.
Honestly, like I was like on TikTok a lot like last year, and I was actually like when he first started putting out content on TikTok, that's where I started following him, like before he was like the Discord chat before. And that's what got me into trading. I'm seeing like how big his gains were and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I could do this. And I started getting into like a momentum, just following his like trades, because he had a watch list. So I just kept going off his trades, and that's what like grew my portfolio from like maybe like $2,000 to like $10,000. And I'm like, oh my god,
Nice. Congratulations.
he knows what he's doing.
Yes, he does.
And yeah, and then it's just like I saw you on a live with them like recently, and then I followed you, and now I'm here trying to learn more.
But what was it that made you click follow? Like, what was coming out of my mouth that made you say, okay, what was it that resonated?
I think it was your honesty, to be honest. Like when I heard the live, I was just like, this guy's really genuine. Like other guys like push you to buy a course or other things, and I didn't see that from you. And what you were just speaking was just all facts. So I was like, let me give this guy a chance, like. And that's what I'm here.
I appreciate that, V. It's funny you say that, because that's what a lot of people say to me when they join my classes, when they come to my live shows, when they watch the free course. They're like, you never sell us anything. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Umar Ashraf is? Lisa, V? Umar Ashraf?
No.
You guys, not Umar Ashraf? Okay. He's a big deal in the social media investing trading. Lisa, you know who that is?
What is his name?
Umar Ashraf?
No.
Okay. Oh, damn. I'm shocked that you guys don't know who that is. He's one of the biggest deals of the stock trading world. And I'm cool with him. He messaged me a couple of months ago. He was watching my live. He goes, Professor, I love your show. Great. But you need to sell something.
Mm-hmm.
You're just standing there for hours and hours teaching. Sell something. I'm like, Umar, my course is free. My book is free. I go live. I'm like, if someone wants to sign up for a seminar, God bless them. If they like the show, if they like the way I break things down, sign up. But I just enjoy teaching.
Listen, Professor.
Go, Lisa.
You could probably start selling the hair gel that you use, and that might be a good. You could be an influencer. You could be an influencer in the hair product community. Get on it.
It's so funny. I used to have my hair product in the link in my bio.
Can I actually be your agent on that deal, and then I get a cut of that?
Listen, if one day that happens, God bless, Lisa. If I
Listen,
get hit up by a
send me a
hair
note.
product,
Send me a note on the side what product it is, and I'll get in touch with those people. You're good.
I love it. I appreciate you, Lisa. You're awesome.
Anytime,
Awesome.
baby.
So, so talk to me, guys. Ask me trading related questions. Go. Any questions about trading? Any of you?
Well, I don't know. Okay, it's more of a like when to leave a trade. That's my problem. Like I got in a trade recently and like well, not recently, maybe a few months ago, and it just kept like tanking and now I'm just at a point where I don't know what to do. Like I don't know if you've heard about this ticker. It was a TRCH.
I got you. Listen, I'm going to break it down right now. So
Okay.
before I start doing that, V, I got you. I'm going to do everything you said. I'm going to show you when you need to get out, when you need to get in, what you should look for. I'm going to show you all of that. I got you. So V, go get yourself a notebook and a pen. Lisa, by the way, Sebastian, if you're watching, turn your video back on. Jump back on the live, baby boy. I'm going to answer your questions too. Lisa, you got any questions before I start with V?
Well, I'm kind of thinking about the same thing. I mean, I think probably exit for me is more interesting than entry, but they're both really important. So I'd love to hear your point of view on that.
Done.
Interestingly, I can send you this after we hang up. I just read an article, very, very interesting, about how men generally pick better entry points and women generally pick better exit points. So we could debate that separately, but I'll find that article and send it to you.
Do me a favor. Send that in the chat. Go. I don't know. Are you watching this on YouTube or no?
I am on Zoom.
Jump on YouTube, please, and go to the comment section. Day Trade Professor. Go to the comment section. Post it in there. I'll pin it because I know my community is going to ask to watch that now. And this will be.
I'll go look for it.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna have to go look for it.
It's just go to YouTube, type in the
No,
article you mean.
I have to go find the article.
Oh, okay. No worries. All right, let me pull this up. I was looking at Ethereum. Let me get rid of Ethereum. Let's go to my MMRO. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What do we got here? This is the 15. This is the 5. This is the 4 hour. Nope. I need you to be 1 minute. Expand you. Let's shut off. Let's get rid of VWA. Let's get rid of everything. I don't need that noise. Cool. Done. So let's go to the point where I need to go to. So V, are you there? You back, V? He's back. All right, V. Let me see. Can you guys see the smart board and the charts behind me? Let me know.
Yep.
Okay. So V, start off with your first question. I'm going to knock out every question piece by piece by piece.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Go ahead. People in the comment section, you as well. You can jump on the live if you want. I'll post the link again for the YouTube. I mean for the what do you call this thing, man? The Zoom. If anyone wants to jump on, I'll post the link again. So you can jump on as with us. Okay, boom. Professor, best here in social media. Thank you, Jeanette. You're so nice. Thank you. I try my best. Bro, why aren't you pasting? It's not one thing, it's the second thing. Okay, here we go. Let's answer a lot of questions. If we're not doing the entries and exit show, I might as well answer lots and lots of questions. Jump on the live. Boom. All right, let me pin it. Pinned. All right, cool. All right, let's rock and roll. Ready, V?
Yeah. I'm just on my notebook now.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so I was just wondering when to leave a ticker because I've been following a few tickers and I've just been getting burned recently. Like I would get in well before, see a good run, and then I don't take my profit in time, and then next thing I know, it's just slowly declining.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. What kind of trader are you? Penny stocks, blue chips? What are we talking here?
Swing trades and blue chips mostly. No penny stocks.
Oh, you're a swing trader.
Yeah.
Okay,
I,
so that changes everything I'm gonna show you then. All right.
okay.
I'm not a swing trader, but I can show you that as well. So boom. Let's go to the daily chart. Lisa, do you invest in stocks or cryptocurrency long term? What are you?
I am not a crypto person at all. I've
What?
never traded crypto in my whole life. I am stocks and options only.
Can I know why you don't do cryptocurrency? I'm not selling you anything. I don't want you to send me Bitcoin, none of the above. So just so we're clear on that one. Why
Yeah.
aren't you doing that?
Because I'm not necessarily a believer, and I am a believer in things that I've lived through, and stocks and options are things that I've lived through and used. And I guess I'm a little more old school that way.
Got you. Okay.
And listen, there's only 24 hours in a day, and some of those hours need to be spent sleeping and eating, and therefore, you can only study so much. So I try to like keep the focus a little more narrow.
All right. I understand. I respect it, and I understand. I don't push my views on other people. So I got you.
I want to
All
learn.
right. So
Thank you.
of course, you're welcome. I'm not one of those. That's what V said. That's what V attracted him to me. Is that I don't push things on people. I'm not selling anything. It's just everyone live their own life. So let me just answer some of these questions. We live. Thanks, Professor. Of course, Cornelius. You already know I'm not stopping the live shows just because the IG's gone for now. Made money off of MRO again. I'm glad, Tanisha. Of course, I'm glad. Saint, what's up, Professor? What ticker are we replacing MRO with? Saint, I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out yet. Can we watch on Zoom? Yeah. Why would you watch on Zoom? You can watch it here. I don't think he'll be switching up. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do it. So the question, damn, I got so many. Okay. I don't want to delete these lines because I need these lines of my support resistance. So let's do it like this. All right, you ready? The question is, V asked the question, I need to know when to get out of my swing trades when I'm in the swing trades. Is that correct, V?
Yes, that's correct, Professor.
All right, let's do it. This is the ticker MRO. It is on the daily chart. Why the hell is V up there? I said get rid of everything. Okay. Mother of God, bro. Okay, here we go. All right. Do you know what market stages are, V?
No, Professor.
Okay, that's a lesson I have to teach you then. All right, let's work backwards. Lisa, do you know what market stages are?
I might know it by another name. I don't know the term market stages.
Okay, I got you. So you know what? Let me not use my MRO then. Let's use give me a ticker, guys. Whatever you want.
Pinterest.
Pin? What is it? Pin? P-I-N?
P-I-N-S.
Done. Let's do it. Let me see how it looks. Let's see. Oh god damn! Whoa!
Yeah.
What happened here? From 74 to 58. What do you know what happened to this, Lisa? That's insane on a blue chip.
It is quite insane.
Do you know what happened?
Well, what happened was the earnings report came out, and the while international user numbers grew tremendously, domestic user numbers were somewhat flat, and the market was something like, oh, that's it, Pinterest is over. So that's what happened. I mean, for me, it's a much longer term play, whatever. I could give you like a 15-minute speech about it, but I won't do that. But that's what happened at that time.
Got you. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that other than Zoom. I see Zoom drop a little while ago, like 50, 70 bucks.
Yeah.
My God, that's insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we do a different one? Because this is an anomaly. And I need to show something that's regular, because this is something I haven't seen in a while since Zoom. So let me get a different ticker, because I can't do it on this one. I can, but it doesn't. I want something smooth.
I don't know. Maybe Poshmark. I don't know if that.
Give me the ticker, V.
How about ASO, Academy Sports?
ASO. Never heard of this one, but let's see. Okay,
Baby
let's do
boy. Hey, baby boy, there's so much to learn.
it. All right, let's go. So I'm going to explain to V again now. Now I'm about to go into the lesson. V is asking, how do I know when to exit the trade? Swing trading. We're not talking my style of scalp trading. We're doing swing trading, which is the same thing what I do. It's just on a bigger time frame. So the ticker is ASO Alpha. SoCal. Oliver.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. So let's find this out. Boom. Boom. Okay. We're gonna use this pocket of right here. So as you can see, we have to find when a stock is consolidating, and I'm gonna show you, which is called a stage one. It looks like this. What the hell? There we go. Bro, why are the indicators? I don't want you. Okay. Here we go. Boom. That's the support level. And again, if you guys have questions, please interrupt me. And if anybody's monitoring the chat, let me know that as well. So you can see this right here. This box right here is called a stage one. This is when the stock is consolidating. So when do you know to buy? Any ideas, Lisa V?
Is it the double bottom?
Not the double bottom, but when it breaks the break of resistance. When the resistance is broken, the stock is officially triggered and it's become a stage two, which is another word for an uptrend. Right here. And now it's going to the moon. It did a great pullback. Look at the freaking wick on this bad boy. God damn.
Yeah.
This is another thing I rarely see, which is, do you know why that happened? I mean, this is Lisa's ticker. Sorry. Lisa, you know why that happened?
What's the date on that?
I
About?
can't click it now because if I click it, everything gets erased.
All right, don't do that.
Can someone go to TradingView, type in ASO daily chart, and click on why the hell that looks like that so Lisa can get the date, please? I love the comment section. The comment section is getting lit up tonight. What's up, everybody? Stage two, break of trend. They know it. My students are on the top of their games. Jay, Professor, mention which time frame we look for. I said it, Jay. I said it multiple times. Daily time frame. So, point being, we're on an uptrend. Slight pullback. This wick is sick. I don't know what happened there, and it's continuing. What happened? Now it hit a resistance level right here. And collapsed. It had a very slow stage three, probably one day. Stage three, which is another consolidation. And then the collapse, which is called a stage four downtrend. So V, to answer your question, when the stock stops going on an uptrend, and I'll show you another example. That's when you stop. When it starts going sideways, I'll show you an example. But so far, do you have any questions, Lisa or V?
No, pretty straightforward.
Lisa?
No, it looks good. Thank you.
You're welcome. And by the way, they're saying September 9th, V. I mean, Lisa, V says September 9th. Do you know what happened?
I don't remember. I'd have to go back and flip through some notes.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I just wanted to know because that's insane. So this is what happens right here. So
It may
now,
have been a large inside trade. It may have been.
got you. Got you. So let me show you an example. Let's go backwards. Let's work backwards in time. Oh, actually, this is a great example right here. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, this stock just kept going up, up, and away. Up, up, and away. Now it's coming down. All right, let me show you a good one. So you know what's good? I always use this as a great example. I can do Jivo and Bitcoin, but Lisa does not do crypto, so I'm not going to do that. V, you ready?
Yep.
Check it, baby boy. Ticker, Jivo, daily chart. Same example right here. Stock broke resistance, broke out, stage 2. What happened here? Started going sideways. It stopped on I call this the XY, it's my terminology, the XYZ staircase pattern. It stopped going as it kept going up. It needs to do a pullback. That's natural. The second it does this, the second it does this, it's over. Do not enter the trade.
Okay.
It's called a stage 3. That's it. Because after this is where institutions run the show. Hedge funds, institutions, the sharks, the whales, they run the show here. Then they pan out, then they short the stock. And the people left, they short it. And the people left in here are retail traders, bag holders. And they hold it, and they hold it. And then it just collapses. And then it starts to cycle all over again, as you can notice. But it failed, and it kept going down. Questions, preguntas?
How often is the chart, professor? Like, what is it every day?
What do you mean?
Like for the tickers, like is it every hour or every day? I'm just looking at it right now.
You mean the chart behind me?
Yeah.
That's a daily chart.
Daily
Each
chart. Okay.
candle represents 24 hours.
Okay.
One day. Boom.
Okay.
I'll show you another example, by the way. But any other questions? Lisa, did you know about this?
No.
Baby girl, you just learned something new.
That's why I'm here, baby boy.
Lisa, you're fun. I like you. You're fun.
I like you too.
Thank you. Any other questions? I'm going to show you another example, by the way.
Okay.
No questions?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
All right. So let me show you now, right? Let's continue looking at this stock. We look at the past. Let's look at its future. So say I'm a swing trader. I see that it's consolidating. It broke the trend. It should have gone up. It didn't. It's going down. Now, look, now I went from the past. Now I'm in the present time frame. What's happening here? Where is it back in again?
Consolidation.
It's consolidating. What stage, B?
Stage 1.
Stage 1. So what are we waiting for here?
The uptrend. So stage 2.
We're waiting for this. Again, guys, the ticker is GEVO, G-E-V-O, on a daily chart. Once this breaks, now, I think I did a one-on-one with somebody where this trend line showed up. I think someone was asking for portfolio advice. And we have this trend line. Yes, if this thing breaks through, it could start a stage 2. But if you want the clearest bet, once this trend line is broken, we're looking at a very nice stage 2 going all the way up to $10. Once it passes $10, we're looking at 12. After 12, we're looking at 15. And then let's see how the volume is. But at 15, they should do a pullback. So boom.
Okay.
Questions?
No.
What makes you choose the numbers 10, 12, and 15 as the possible outcomes?
Oh,
Do you have a crystal ball, or is there some other reason?
I love it, Lisa. You're so funny. So I'm very good at analyzing tickers and breaking them down. So I'll show you right now why I said that. But before I answer you, let me just answer some of these comment section, because I got to give them a session. What do you call it? Straightforward, but needs lots of practice. Yes, Francisco, 100%. Bhavna, where you been, Professor? Bhavna, you know what the situation is, baby girl. You know the situation. You know what happened to the IG. Are you acting surprised? And I've been here. I've been still going live 4 times a week on YouTube. Twitter is active. So what are you talking about? Message me on Twitter or go to the website, daytradeprofessor.com. Click on the blue thing. It takes you straight into my DMs on Telegram if you need to message me. Because I know you were supposed to come to the seminar and, you know, the messages are gone now. So, boom. Francisco, I have a question about consolidation. Francisco, the link to the Zoom is pinned. My brother, jump on the live. I don't mind having another person on. What the hell? So boom. Did I answer everybody's question? What's the resistance line? What's that resistance line? What do you mean, Julian? What's that resistance line? You mean the price? $7.01, if that was your question. Should we wait for the size step green candle if it breaks the trend line to enter? Yes, Ruben, of course. Of course. Boom. All right, let's continue. Lisa, so you asked me, how did I know these numbers? I love it. I love when you guys ask me this question. I know these numbers, Lisa, because I've studied this chart from the past. And let me show you how I know these numbers. Lisa, you ready?
Yep.
Check it. Watch what I'm about to do, baby girl. What price is that, Lisa?
It's too blurry. I can't see.
Oh, do I have to zoom out or something?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me check. What the hell?
It could be my screen. Don't worry about it.
No. You guys need to see the. Oh, I got to make myself bigger. Hold on. I see what. Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. I wish somebody told me that. I should have made myself bigger. I'll make myself bigger right now. Hold on.
It looks like it's about 1025.
I got you right now. Am I the biggest person now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Yo, this delay on Zoom is killing me. God damn Zoom. Zoom to hell. All right, let me zoom out. So the smart board can fit. Oh, damn. That glare, where's it coming from? It's coming from this light. No, it's too small. That's the problem. All right, no worries. I'll tell you what the price is. I got you. Okay. Let me load back YouTube so I can see the comments. All right, cool. The price is 1038. So what does it show you, Lisa? What happens once it breaks 70? Once it breaks, what's the price right now, bro? What are you? Once it breaks 681, it needs to break 701. What's the next level, Lisa?
It looks like 1035.
1038. Good eyes, by the way. Good eyes. Professor, turn off speaker mode. Oh, okay. All right, I'll shut that off. How the hell do I do that again? My God, the delay on this Zoom. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I don't know why. Turn off speaker mode. Okay, off. That work? Let me see if that worked. Nope, that didn't work. Gallery? Nope, that's not working. Huh.
You're good. You're clear.
No, but am I the biggest person? Because I think they want to see the chart.
You are the biggest person.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
You are.
Because V, am I the biggest person on the screen?
I'm on the Zoom. Yeah, you are.
I am? Okay. Because it doesn't look like it to me. It shows that I'm the smallest person.
No, you're the biggest.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's go back. All right. So once it breaks 701, it needs to break this white trend line. Once it breaks that white trend line, we are on a very clean uptrend. The next level is 1038. So now you ask me, Lisa, why? Look at this right here.
I got you.
So my strategy is called the not. Everyone is saying no. Why are you all saying no? Oh, I'm not the biggest person? Okay.
On YouTube?
Antonio, if you're there.
We're on Zoom. You are.
Yeah, but on YouTube, they're saying I'm not. They keep saying no. Look at all the no's.
Let me check.
Antonio, if you're watching, what do I do? If you're here?
Try pinning your video.
Stop what?
Try pinning your video. If not,
I did. I pinned it. It's pinned.
Okay. Right now on YouTube, you're the biggest person, bro. In the Zoom
Okay, so let's see. Lisa or V, can you talk, please?
Sure. Hi.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect on my end. Now on Anthony's. Okay, Anthony's. Yeah, Anthony, now you're showing up. Then it goes back and forth. Yeah, it's going back and forth. I fixed this last time.
You know, I think last time, if I'm not mistaken, you could. I think they turned off the videos and you just popped up big.
Okay. Oh, that's what we did. Lisa, V, can you shut off your videos for a little bit, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Yes, that's what we did.
That's what.
But Antonio, you're showing up too, bro. It says you're showing up as well. Let's see if that works now. Brr. 8 tech issues. Yeah, see, now we're showing up them as a black screen. Okay. All right, let's do it. So now, as you can see, Lisa, these right here candles are hitting this level of 1038. Once this gets broken, the next level, Lisa, right here, I'll show you. You see that level right there, Lisa? What price is that? Can you see it? Let's see if you have super eyes. Lisa, are you there? Did you get kicked out? What the freak? Lisa, can you hear me? Mother of God, what happened? It's not one problem, it's another problem. V, are you there?
I'm sorry, I'm here. My phone rang. Sorry.
Oh, no, my bad. My bad. I thought there was another problem now. Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. It's okay. All right, go for it, Lisa. Do you see it? That resistance at 12.99?
Yes, sir.
So once it breaks this, and it breaks this. Oh, damn, I did that too soon. The next level is 1524. That's how I knew that.
Gotcha. That makes perfect sense now that I see the whole chart.
So that's why it needs to break through these levels. First, boom, then boom. After this, boom, then boom. Once it breaks this, we flying. We're flying high. So there you go. Questions? V, come back, baby boy.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the stock. I'm gonna add it to my watch list now.
So now do you understand when you need to enter and exit?
Yeah, so but it happens within a few days, right? Like it's not like
1 day.
one day. Okay.
1 day.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I would hold it for a week and then it would just slowly downtrend, and then I'm just left with basically what I put in. So the gains that I went in for are just wiped out. That's my problem.
I understand. Did you do you know about my free course?
No, I do not.
Go to daytradeprofessor.com. The link is on YouTube right now. You can go on it. It's also on my Twitter. The link is just go to the video on YouTube right now. It's right in the bio section. Just go there. It's free. You don't need to pay me anything, and it breaks it all down, my brother.
Okay, I'm just signing up right now.
For the people asking if they can join the Zoom, yeah, guys, it's pinned. It says on the pinned. It says jump on the live. Click that. It'll take you. Jump on. That's what V did. That's what Lisa did. Boom. So, Lisa, any questions?
Not at the moment. I just was adding it to my watch list as well.
So let me show you one more example, guys. So let me show you. Let me go to my favorite ticker, MRO. Because we can study the past, but we got to study the future as well. I'm not going to erase all these lines because I really need them. So here we go. What stage? Let's see, Lisa and V, say it at the same time. What stage is my ticker MRO in right now?
2.
2.
Good. Stage 1. Stage 2. Now here's the question. Here is the question. V, you're going to answer the question.
Okay.
When the hell if I'm not a swing trader, I don't swing trade. I only invest in cryptocurrencies, Ethereum. My whole life is in Ethereum. Everything I want is in Ethereum. I don't swing trade stocks. I only trade stocks. I close out my positions at the end of the day to make sure I don't sleep. I can't sleep well knowing I have a sick. If you go watch my live scalp trading videos, it shows you how much I play with. So if you see that, you'll know why I never leave any positions open. So my question to you is, when as a swing trader, do you not even think about getting into this? When?
When it's too high.
Uh-uh.
Yes. No?
Oh,
When it trades sideways.
very good. Look at
Okay,
Lisa
that was the
learning.
option.
Very
Yeah.
good. I love it. When this stock starts doing, by the way, guys, well, my seminar students and other people that have watched the YouTube video last week, it's recorded. You can see my word for word. I predicted it was going to go into the 15th. I told you what day it was going to go into the 15th. I told you for my seminar students, you go watch the live. I told you on Tuesday that MRO will be hitting 16th this week. You go watch the live. It's literally word for word. I time stamped it and everything. 16. So what I'm telling you, listen very carefully for those of you that are trading this option, swinging, whatever. The second this bad boy does this, somebody just jumped on the Zoom.
It's Alvin.
Can you mute yourself, please? Whoever jumped on the Zoom, please. Thank you.
Professor, make me host if you can. I can.
Oh, I'll make you a host. I got you, Alvin. I got you. Bro, the delay is killing me. This delay is killing. We have to sit down and figure out what this delay is. Because look, it's gonna take me about. Look, I clicked on participants. It's not even loading. Oh, mother of God. Not even loading. People at YouTube, my bad. People watching the recording, I appreciate your patience. Yo, I'm about to order some pizza, bro. I'm literally gonna order some pizza at this point. Okay, here we go. Anthony. Trey, I see you, Trey Bailey. You can jump on. Antonio, how the hell
What's
do I
up,
give
Professor?
you? Wait, hold on, whoever's talking. Give me 2 seconds. How the hell do I make Antonio the host now? I can't. Antonio, I can't even see you.
Okay, go to where it says participants.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, go to my name and
Yep.
more.
How do I do more?
Click on my name. You see it?
I see it, but the delay, it's delayed, bro. I'm trying to click on your name. It's gonna take a few seconds. Sacre bleu, sacre bleu. People, can Lisa and V, can you guys have like a conversation or something? I don't know.
What would you like us to talk about?
Talk about your experiences in the trading world.
There's a lot of crazy people in that world, I'll tell you that.
I believe it. I believe it. Why do you say that, V? I mean, Lisa?
Well, they were my clients for many years, very large, mature, successful hedge funds. There's a lot of crazy people there.
I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe it. People, why the hell are we commenting on the Zoom live comments? Guys, go comment on the YouTube. I can't watch this and the YouTube comments. The hell? Go back on YouTube, guys. Okay, let's rock and roll. What was I talking about before I did? Oh, mark my words. Mark my words right now, people. People, please pay attention. When MRO or any stock, by the way, this is for you, V. This is when you know, do not enter. When MRO starts going sideways, the second it does this, do not enter the trade. The uptrend stage 2 is over. V, do you know what I'm trying to tell you with this breakdown?
Yes, Professor. Yeah.
So when have you ever tried to enter? Have you ever seen this while you were trading? And where would you have entered?
I would have entered at the very bottom.
No. But let's say you caught it. Let's say you don't know any better. Let's just pretend. Okay. And you're like, yo, this is popping off. Look at all this money I'm missing out on. And by the way, that's what retail traders do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people are probably swing trading this right now?
Probably a lot of people
that are getting in right now. I bet you. And let me check the comment section. Let's see. And because my audience is very honest. Guys in the comment section, let me know. Did anyone and don't, it's okay to tell the truth. Did anyone open a position on MRO this week? Us not talking scalping, not talking trading like the way I do it. I'm talking swing trading. Has anyone opened a position? And if so, what was your entry price? Let's see. Let's look at the comment section. I'm excited to see what they're going to say.
Hey, Professor, can I ask a question while they're typing comments?
Of course you can. Don't ever say you can. You can all just ask.
Okay, so if I'm understanding your chart correctly, you said the way you have your chart set up, each one of those bars equals one 24-hour cycle.
Well,
So
not 24 hours, but the
yeah,
market's not open 24 a
a
day.
trading day. So if I'm following you correctly, if I'm someone who's tracking like the 10-day moving average, I would start to get a buy signal. I would have gotten a buy signal already to enter when it was almost at the top of this cycle, right? Because if you count 10 days after the breakout, I would have been like, hey, let's get in. So I probably would have gotten in 10 days above that second line that you've drawn there, where you're noting the resistance line before you get
Yes.
into stage 2. So I would have gotten in 10 days after that, which is almost where we are today.
Correct.
So you're saying, uh-oh, did anybody get in this week? I potentially could have gotten in this week. Now, since we're not yet seeing evidence of trading sideways, why would that have been a mistake?
So it's not that it's a mistake. So ask your question again, so I can, because now I'm gonna clarify it. Ask it one more time.
Okay, I'll try to ask it in more simple terms.
Okay.
If I'm someone who's watching a 10-day moving average as an indicative entry point, and the 10-day moving average is indicating get in now, since I am not yet seeing evidence of sideways trading, why would it have been a mistake to get in this week?
Great question. So there's no mistake of getting in this at all. But you do need to understand that the second the stock does this maneuver,
Yeah.
you're in danger.
Okay.
But there's nothing wrong with you entering anywhere here.
Gotcha.
Nothing wrong with it.
Got it.
Nothing wrong with it at all. It's just know that when you when you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days of green.
Yep.
Even Lisa, what's coming.
Yes, I do. Brace for it. Buckle your seatbelt.
And for those probably watching, saying, how can the professor, again, my seminar students know, when it comes to my ticker, I know my MRO, I know my tickers really well. So for those of you saying, how can you know so well? I got you right now. I'll explain to you for those watching, because the numbers on YouTube are just crossed over 50. Where the hell is everybody coming from all of a sudden? So to understand the present, to understand the future, we must understand the past. So what do? Let's go back in time. Here we go. Let's go back in time to another uptrend, stage 2. This is February 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me use my mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This doji is undecided, so I'm not going to count it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is interesting right here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 days of good. 1, 2, 3, 4 days of not so good. The second, what did I tell you, V? The second it starts doing this, what comes next, guys?
Downtrend.
Downtrend, stage 4, collapse. That's why all I'm telling my viewers watching is the second MRO does this, get out of your swing positions. Okay, Professor, what if it goes above? Okay, it goes sideways, Professor. What if it goes above that? Cool. If it does this, get back in right here. Who's telling you to get FOMO? Get in right there. Simple, problem solved. But this is coming. And let me tell you something right now. I'm going to short this mother all the way back down. All the way back down. Once it starts collapsing. So again, going to the past to discover the future movements. So, boom. But again, as Lisa said, you can 100% get in whenever you want. But just know, Lisa, V, can this continue doing this? Can this continue doing this?
Of course. Not forever.
Yeah. Exactly. It can't, again, as much as I love my MRO and as much as Mr. Peters and I are very similar, I needed to come back on sale.
Yeah.
I've been trading this bad boy since December 2020 or 2021? 2020. I've been trading this since December, since it was $6. I've been trading this bad boy. So this is not going to do this. Okay, people, it ain't going to. It will eventually go sideways and then collapse. For my swing traders, don't be in it. For my scalp traders, short it. Don't go long onto it. And boom. Questions. What do you mean by short this? Ricardo, I love these questions. Ricardo, I love questions so much. Shorting means making money as the stock goes down. Boom. For example, I traded today, MRO, I traded it long. I'll show you an example. What the hell am I saying? I got the board right here. Let me show you. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. So this is all today. Wait. This is today, Friday. Ticker MRO. Time frame 15-minute. I was in this long. I was also in this short. I was also in this long. I made double money, way up and way down. Who asked me that question? Ricardo, Mr. Ricardo C. Boom, there you go. That's what that means. Let me try to knock out some of these comments. Okay, let's go. It's not wrong. It's only more risky. Ray, what are you talking about? There's no right or wrong. There's only risky and safe. Correct. Why is stage one so long compared to the others? That is the consolidation phase. That's where the people are grabbing up the money and getting ready. What do you mean by short? I answered that. Great. Maybe I'm missing some comments. The comments are all over the place. Okay, cool. All right. Go, Lisa. I think you had a question.
Sorry, it left my brain.
No, stop saying sorry. Go.
It left my brain.
Oh, you forgot. Okay,
no
worries.
No, I remember. The question is, did you say a few minutes ago that you've been trading this thing since December 2020 and you never, ever, ever, ever hold it overnight?
No. So when did you discover me? Like a few days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me go watch my free course when you get the chance, by the way. It's free. I don't want any money. It's free. I basically show my live scalp trading. I used to trade JetBlue. I used to be an airline trader. I moved over to oil trading. And basically, I don't have the heart to leave money in the stock market, but I do have a fortune in the crypto market, which I'm cool with. I don't care. That goes up or down because I'm in it for the next 2 years on that front. So I don't care about that, but I don't trust leaving any money in the stock market. I just don't do it. I can't.
That is fascinating.
Why?
It just is.
But tell me why.
It's fascinating to me that you have no trust in a market that has been established, for decades, and yet you have enough trust in something that has just recently been established-ish.
And I'm going to show you.
Absolutely counterintuitive to me.
I know, and I'm going to show you why. Watch this. I'm going to show you exactly why. I'm going to go to this example, the one I just had. I can't use MRO, but I'll use GFO. I'll use this as an example because I just showed you guys that, so it's fresh on your minds. Because I know people say that to me often. Let me zoom out. Okay, cool. All right, you ready? Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Imagine buying here.
Crying.
Imagine buying here.
Dying of an ulcer.
Imagine buying here and you're now holding. Yay! Holding. You see where I'm going with this?
I do.
And again, so I trade with anywhere between, depending on the day, depending on the stage, depending on the SPY, depending on volatility, I trade anywhere between 40,000, 60,000, all the way up to $400,000. I am not leaving that kind of money overnight in the stock market. Example A.
Gotcha.
Now let me show you my crypto. Everybody and their mother knows I love my Ethereum. The daily chart? Yep. Okay, here you go, Lisa.
Yeah.
Ready? Look at this beautifulness right here.
It is pretty.
So you don't know me that well, but I've been preaching for people to get. I've done live shows where I had my mentor, who's the head of a crypto hedge fund. He taught me how to trade,
Okay.
and I've been preaching people to get into crypto when it was 12,000 Bitcoin, when Ethereum was 400, 500, 600. I've been preaching it ever since then, and I've never changed my tune. So that's the record. That's all on record. But my IG's gone right now. But when it comes back, that's all on record. Up, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. And by the way, Ethereum.
Pretty.
When you buy one of my paintings or my book, free Ethereum. So boom. Questions? Lisa?
I'm with you.
Questions?
No. I still can't understand how you don't die of an ulcer with this, yet you won't stay in the equity markets. It's interesting.
Well, because I know where it's going to go. It's the future. It's like we're having a conversation. Let's go back in time. Let's have a time travel conversation. Before the internet, we hear the internet hasn't been created. It's there. We're reading about it. We're learning about it. I'm like, yo, there's a thing called the internet. We should get a website. Boom, boom, boom. You're like, nah, I don't know. But you could buy pizza on it. You could order it and da-da-da-da. You're like, nah, I don't know. I'm like, listen, I think this is going to be it. This is cryptocurrencies, Lisa. Same thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's what it is for me. If I was a superhero, the Ethereum would be the logo of Ethereum would be my Superman shield type of thing.
So where do you think it's going to be by the end of the year?
Well, I wish I could go tell you to go watch the live, my mentor, Mark Palumba. But when the IG comes back, I'll tell Becky to send the link, God willing, pray that my IG comes back. But no one really knows. All I can tell you is I don't care where it's going to go next year, end of year. All I care is in 2 years, I hope it goes out high enough because I want to build my school in Puerto Rico. And if it just keeps going higher and higher, forget about it. Like recently, I decided that I don't take money out of my trading account just one time because I had a house emergency. But overall, I never touched that. It just compounds and compounds and compounds. So I was thinking about taking out 100K, buying a couple of Bitcoins, and never looking at it ever again. Not for 50 years, not for 60 years.
Gotcha.
There's only 21 million on Earth. So I want to have at least a few locked and loaded.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom. Any questions, V or Lisa? And again, if anyone wants to jump on, guys, just turn on your camera. The link to the Zoom is there. It's open for everyone. Sebastian, whenever you're ready, come on, baby boy. Because if there are other questions, let me know if you guys are done with the questions. I'll let you guys go. Thank you for coming on the show, by the way.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime you want to come on, you can come on.
I was just gonna ask one question, Professor,
Oh,
about one stock that I invested in a few months ago.
Give me.
It's called Meta Materials,
I need a ticker.
MMAT.
Meta Materials. What the hell is this?
So it's a new tech stock. They merged with oil stock to basically go public, like to get on the NASDAQ. So I was in when it was called TRCH, and I bought in around like $6. The stock rode up to $21, and then once they had like I forgot what it's called, but for like a few days they said you have to hold this stock for a few days, so then you're entitled to the dividends, the special dividends. What my problem was, like, I held on for that time and the stock crashed, and it basically was worth $3 now. And now we don't know like how the dividends are going to be, because now a lot of people are getting kind of screwed over because the dividends that they gave us is a live traded stock. So yeah, so I didn't get out. That was my problem, and now I'm like, I didn't get out when it was worth $20 a stock, so I made zero profit. Then I got these dividends that right now is a moving stock. So that's why I'm really hesitant on leaving stocks early or don't know how it works, right?
Okay,
So
so I got you, Sebastian. I'll bring right after his questions are done. I'll bring you on, Sebastian. So just shut off your video for a little bit, and I'll bring you on right after him, baby boy. I got you. So V, my question to you is, what is your entry? And you don't have to share anything if you don't want to. What was your entry price?
it was at $6.
You got it at $6 exactly.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's check this out, V. What stage is this on, V?
Right now,
Yes, sir.
it looks like a bit of an uptrend, but now it depends if you're looking at the whole chart or just this
Look,
month.
look at my chart, my brother. Okay, I got you. I'll help you out. So it had its moments. Look at this collapse. Yo, what does this look like? Let's do like comedy hour for like 2 seconds, guys. What the hell? Let's see who's thinking on my wavelength right now. What the hell does this look like to you? Tell me in the comment section. Let's go.
Almost every SPAC that entered this year.
Yeah, basically.
I like that. So that means Lisa, whoa, why the hell does my board look so what the freak? Hold on. Maybe I need to change the light. Why the hell does it look like that? That's weird. Brightness is up. Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's better now. That means you two need to start watching my course. It's free.
Yep. I already signed up, so I'm good to go now.
How do I find it? Where is it?
Look at the YouTube, Lisa. It's right there. Right there. Look, my free course, free trading journal, virtual seminar information. You see it right there?
Yes.
There you go. Go right there. Okay, let's see what we got in the comment. Looks like the Taj Mahal.
Penny do-
Paris, penny stocks, the Empire State Building, penny all day pump and dump, Eiffel. Looks like a penny. Paris, what's up, Paris? Paris is coming to the seminar this month. I love it, baby boy. If a stock, okay. So what does it look like? To me, you know what it looks like? The Tower of Mordor, Lord of the Rings. That's where I was going with this, but that's what it looks like. All right, that's my comment on that. All right, let's help out our boy V. V, baby boy, I got you. Why are you coming up, V-Wap? Nobody wants you right now, bro. Why are you coming up? I don't understand. Okay. It's on a stage 1. You see it?
Yep.
So 577, strong level of resistance. Boom. My suggestion to you is, let's see, where's the next level after 577? 655. So yours is 6. So if you want to get the hell out before 655, you can get out at 654 and get the hell out of this stock.
Okay.
Boom.
I see. Okay.
No, but no. I hope you really do see it. Don't do that thing where my student just say, I see. Ask me really, because you have money in this. You have skin in this game. So you have my full attention, baby boy.
Of course. Yeah, like that was my problem. I didn't know when to get out before when it was trading at $20. And now it's just like I'm just trying to make my money back and leave.
So wait, hold on. You were in this in 6 and it went all the way up to you were in this?
Yeah, I was in that.
Wow.
That's when they said you have to hold it for like 4 days so that you could get the special dividends by this December. So I was holding, and then it just went down.
Oh, but you could have got out. You just wanted a special dividend.
Yeah, I got out.
You got greedy.
Yeah, I got greedy. They were saying that the dividend would be between $5 to $20, and I had 200 stocks.
Yeah. So let me help you out here, baby boy. Let me show you something. Ready? Anytime, everybody watching at home, this is a great ticker. So thanks, shout out to V from Canada for giving us this phenomenal ticker, because you guys have got to learn something right now. I don't care what reality you live in or which influencers you follow. Everybody watching this at home, people watching the recorded. But anytime you see these ridiculous looking candles, what should you do?
I'll probably get out.
Get out anywhere, because this is not normal. I don't like this stock, period. I see, like, so when people come to my seminar, I teach them how to understand all of this. It's a 4-day, 30-hour event, right? I teach them how to break it all down completely hands-on. And I tell them straight, when we're finding 3 blue chips, you two know my strategy, right?
No.
I trade the same stock every single day. I don't look at scanners. I don't have group chats. I don't look at group chats. I don't look at, what's the scanners? What's the other thing? I forgot the other thing. But I don't do any of that. I analyze 3 blue chips, pick the best one, learn its ways completely, and I trade that religiously.
Okay.
And when I'm analyzing blue chips or any kind of stock, I see this, I completely exit out. I'm not a fan of it. I ain't trading it. I ain't looking at it. I don't care how good anything looks like. This, to me, is a disaster and a half.
Is it more because it doesn't continuously trade within a predictable range?
Yeah, very. Lisa, look at you, baby girl. 100%. 100%.
That's what you're looking for, realize you're looking for stocks that are in repeatable, predictable ranges.
People, I love that you two are so new to me. This is so cool. That's why by the way, I really appreciate you coming on. You didn't have to, but you clicked the link from YouTube. You jumped on the live here, and I appreciate both of you for doing that. Thank you so much. That's number 1. Number 2, damn, I lost my train of thought.
Repeatable, predictable ranges.
Oh, thank you. Since I became the professor, since I've been teaching, people come and go. But let me tell you something right now. Every time they leave, they come right back. Because they're like, you were right all along, professor. You are consistency. My book is called How to Be a Consistent Trader, because I look for stocks that follow consistent, predictable patterns. And I trade that. Long, short, long, short. I turn on my computer. I know what I'm looking at. I wait for the collapse, the pullback, the fallback on the support level, whatever. And I wait for the side step green, and I ride it right back up to resistance. And I do that again and again and again. That's all I do. And that's what I teach people how to do without relying on any human being. I want it so you never rely on me, where you never need to come to another show on me again. Boom. That's why. Back to you, baby boy. V, get the hell out of this before 6:55. Get out. The second you're get out anywhere below 6:55. So below 6:54, get the hell out of there.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't care if this goes to 7, 10, 20. This is not a stock you want to be even looking at. Take your profits, call it a day.
Perfect.
Boom. Questions?
Nope, I'm all good.
And what about you, Lisa? Any questions?
I'm just so happy I came tonight.
I appreciate you too. Thank you. All right, so you guys, whenever you want, you can stay, by the way. I'm not kicking you out. You can stay in the sidelines. I'll bring on Sebastian. You can come back on now, baby boy. Wait, why are you guys laughing why do I see all these laughing emojis in the comments? I didn't make a joke. So what's the joke? I want to laugh too. Not a bad thing. I just want to know what the joke is. Why are people saying LOL? They're crying. Excuse me, crying emoji.
Yo, professor, this Francisco. I'm on the Zoom. They mentioned that you trade on your couch in like your underwear. That's why.
No. Oh, no. I trade butt naked on the couch. I don't trade all my underwear. I trade butt naked on the couch. Oh, that's the joke? Well,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, okay, because everyone knows that. That's not a secret. Remember, Francisco, you're new to me as well, but I used to go live naked.
Only fans.
No.
Hey, GP's doing it. Mr. Peter's doing the only fans.
I know he does, but all you saw was like my chest up to here. No shirt on, no nothing. But that's how I trade.
So like, Hey, Professor, I do have a question, Professor.
Wait, but we have to be fair. Is it a quick one?
Yes,
'Cause Sebastian is first.
I know, Sebastian, please go.
No. But if it's a quick one, I'll answer it. Of course,
No,
Francis.
go ahead. Ask your question. I'm in no rush.
Okay.
Oh,
go
thanks,
ahead. And I'm in
Sebastian.
no rush either. Go.
I've
I
been
missed you guys.
dying.
Again, I know I say this all the
Professor.
time, but now we're at 55. Thank you, 55 people for coming. I appreciate every single one of you. I know Andrea said the comment when we only had like 10 people here. Oh my God, only 10? It's all good. What do you think? I'm going to stop teaching just because of 10 people? I don't care. I don't care if it said 2 people. I would still do this because you have to understand to change society, you have to start helping one person at a time, and that one person will change someone else. That's how you change life. I've never been that person. Yes, my numbers have grown drastically on IG. Yes. But I've said it from the get-go. I'm not that person, nor do I want to be that person. So boom. Francisco, come back, baby boy. Ask your question.
Awesome. Thanks, Professor. We love you for that.
Thank you.
My question is about the stage 1s and stage 3s. I've been looking a lot at like these consolidation periods and been trying to figure out whether if it's a stage 1 or a 3. And I wanted to like ask you if the volume in these periods is what determines whether this is an accumulation or a distribution setup.
So I'm gonna again. First of all, thank you, Francisco. I love that question. You're asking someone that takes complicated terminology and simplifies it. And I'm gonna keep it very simple for you right now. You're looking too much into it. You're looking too much into it. All you need to do is this. Say. Once a stock is in a stage 1, it breaks its level of resistance, becomes a stage 2. Done, done, done.
Okay.
Once a stock starts consolidating, then collapses, get out of the trade. That's all you need to do. When you start looking at too many variables, you will psych yourself out and you will confuse yourself, especially when it comes to the stages. And are we talking trading or swing? Sorry, scalp trading or swing trading?
More so swing trading. So I'm looking at, different, whether it's stocks or crypto, coins. I'm looking at them consolidating and I'm just trying to figure out, I know the breakout and like going above the 20 when like the 5 and the 10 moving averages start like pointing up, the MACD, the RSI, all of these things. But in terms of price action and like the days leading up to when it's gonna break, or if it's actually gonna go up or go down, because the possibility is that it can go down as well, even if it's coming out of a stage 3, the stage 4, and it's consolidated. You can say, it's a setup, but you never know. So I was trying to figure out if the reason the stock starts moving up is because there's been enough volume that comes in and volume that stays.
Oh, well, of course. This is, baby boy. Let me take you right back to my MRO, because I've been predicting the future on MRO for 2 weeks. And everyone that's been hearing words out of my mouth say you keep every word out of your mouth. Sebastian is a witness to every word that said for the past 2 weeks. Have I not been on the money on my predictions on MRO to the T, Sebastian?
Right on it.
Yeah, no, I was there when you predicted it. I see, like all those greens is like what?
So I'm gonna predict a little bit more for you, and I already did it with Lisa, but I'll say it again. This is not me. Even though I know some of the traders are joking, saying, "Professor, are you doing this?" It's not me. I'm not moving it. It's 2 simple things. Institutions, hedge funds are moving this mother to the moon. Oil futures are off the charts. We have an energy crisis happening. China is losing power in their factories and homes. Europe is having an energy crisis. This planet is having a whole, what is it called? Supply chain issue. Big things worldwide is happening. I don't care about any of that. I could care less. Those are fundamental traders. God bless them. God bless them for trading the way they do. I have nothing against those type of traders. I don't care. I am trading off the charts, and I'm moving with the institutions and hedge funds, and I'm riding their waves, and they're increasing my bank balance as the days progress. This is all of them. So you got that on that, Francisco? It's institutions and hedge funds moving this bad boy. We are fractions of an equation in these candles behind me.
Oh, yeah.
So when this bad boy, again, this will be recorded. The book club, I really went deep into the book club recordings. You have access to that, Francisco, right? Oh, no. You're coming
Not
to
yet.
which month are you coming to?
No, I'm gonna
seminar.
come in November.
November, okay. You'll get the recordings from the past, too. The minute this happens, everybody, if you're swinging this, get out. Get out. And by the way, no one can predict when that day comes, just so you know. So don't ask if someone's going to say when. That's the that I can't tell you. I can tell you where the price will go. That I can tell you. But Sebastian, did anybody from the seminar say how to when it hit 16? And I told you, did anyone say how the freak? Did anyone say anything like that?
I don't know, Professor. I wasn't. I've been a little off the chat.
Oh, okay.
I go on more for when we talk and we discuss a lot of our stuff. But I wanted to focus a little bit more this week on getting back into everything that I learned prior to kind of getting myself more involved in it, just like I was before.
Gotcha. Guys, is that one of your TVs or somebody else's TV's on? Somebody's TV is loud as hell. It's driving me crazy.
Sounds like kids.
Oh, okay. So back to the point, Francisco, did I answer your question, baby boy?
Not yet. You were getting into it.
Boom. Once it starts doing this, the institutions and hedge funds are saying, adios, we out. You know who's left in this?
All the retailers.
All the retail traders are left now. They're like, yo, I got to do it. Professor's been saying MRO. I got to take the swing on this. Okay, bro. And now they're stuck. And then what happens? Institutions come right back. They're like, all right, let's double our money. Baby boy, I do the same thing. I go long and short. So I know how they think because I maneuver with them. And I'm going to short it down with them. And they're going to they made a fortune here. They're making millions and millions of dollars trading oil. They're going to make millions and millions shorting. I don't make millions, but I'll take the tens of thousands off of trading off of them on a regular basis. Simple as that.
Totally. But, when it's consolidating right there before the circle hits, like before your first circle. No, before it trends up, that before, right there is the reason why, when it breaks, is it because it's accumulated a certain number in volume that then a little bit makes it just pop? Is that the reason?
So the institutions come in and they're like, it's time. It's time to put the money in. This is what we're moving this time. It's all on them. They move the market.
So there's no looking at the 10 days before in that consolidation period, or even if it's 4, there's no way of looking at that volume and saying, okay, this ratio compared to the market cap tells me this is an accumulation, not a distribution.
So you said the $1 million question. My seminar students, if you're watching, Sebastian, he literally said something that I told you guys that we're going to do. What is he talking about? Tell him what I told you we're going to do on Tuesday. Tell him.
Oh, really? Wow. I'm in sync.
I'm not quite sure, Professor. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. So I told my students last week at the book club, the live on Tuesday, which is the Tuesday coming up on YouTube. I said, guys, go get me all your tickers that are stage 1s. And we'll plan. Right. Julian, you're here. Talk, Julian. Tell me what's up, Julian. Yeah, Julian, come back.
I remember you said that.
I remember now, Professor.
Oh, tell him then, Sebastian.
Yeah,
by the way, Julian, you can come on too, baby boy. Sebastian, tell him.
Our tickets that are on stage 1, we're going to analyze them and see what's the breaking point to see when they become to stage 2.
Correct. That's exactly what we're doing. By the way, all 57 people watching and the people watching pre-recorded, that date will be, that is
October 12th.
October 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm only allowing my seminar students to come on and their tickers only. I'm sorry, they get special privileges and access because they're helping build my school. So they will come on and we will go through ticker after ticker after ticker. So Francisco, that's where the $1 million question is. We have to be ready. We have to be ready to find out the second the resistance gets triggered, go. For my swing traders, go. My scalp traders, go. Get ready and have a good time trading.
So, Professor, kind of going off based on what Francisco said, is there anything during a stage one that we should kind of look at that can kind of indicate, hey,
let's talk about that on the live. I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about that on Tuesday. I want that to be like a fresh conversation. So I don't want to get into it.
All right, but this is good. Thanks, Professor.
You're welcome, Francisco. Of course, I love you guys so much. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this platform. So thank you all. Julian, welcome, baby boy.
What's up? What's up?
All is well. Listen, you got a question?
No, I was just listening.
Oh, okay. Talk to me. Before I start with Sebastian and the lesson that he wanted me to go into, how's trading going? What's going on? You said you were stuck in a trade in September. Talk to me. I was waiting for you to jump on and tell me about it. Tell me about it. Or you don't want to talk about it.
I told you about it already. The LCID.
I can't hear you.
LCID?
Lucid?
Yeah, we spoke about it already.
Yes.
That one, and then fuel cell. But that's on a downtrend now. It's going down.
Yeah. It was supposed to keep going.
It's like 18, 19 in that area. Maybe.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. What's your entry on this?
Oh, I was at $30, but I'm just waiting until it goes back to $18. I'll probably buy some more when it goes down to 18 or 19 in that area, and then I'll just ride it up. Stage 2. I'm gonna go at stage 2 again.
All right, just so you know, this thing it's going to $20.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's going to 20. I'll buy more at 20, and then I'll just ride it up all the way to possible 29.
Yeah, get out at $20.79, baby boy. Get the hell out of this stock.
Yep.
And then now it's all coming back to me. And you're gonna parlay that money into cryptocurrencies. Yes, we're good. I remember now.
Yep. Ethereum.
Boom. All right. Anything else, Julian?
No.
All right, baby boy. You can stay in the background. You can just shut the video off and stay in the background.
All right.
Thank you. All right, before I start with you, Sebastian, let me just answer some questions. Hold on. Let me just answer some of the comment section. Don't trade Reddit memes. Yep, don't trade. What about FTHC? Vasco, jump on the link and I'll help you. Hey, it's the chicken guy. Yep, Francisco's the best. Brody, yo, Professor, can I come on and ask about MRO? Of course, baby boy. There he is. What's up, baby boy? What's up, Brody?
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
Better, yeah. Pretty much.
You're 100% back to normal?
Physically, yeah. Physically, it's emotionally and spiritually, I'm still in a little funk. It's weird, but it's all good.
You got hit with the freaking I don't want to say the words. I don't want you two giving me drama, but listen, let me do Sebastian and then I got you next. How about that?
Works for me, brother.
Boom. All right, Sebastian, ask me a question, baby boy. So, Brody, can you shut off your video, please? And then come back.
Well, no, I was see if we're able to kind of see how you yourself, if you play with the XYZ when you're doing it. I kind of see when you go on it, you use the bottom of it. I tend to work both the bottom and the top of each candle. So I want to see how I do it, how it differentiates to how you're doing it, and see if I can make what I'm doing a little bit better.
I got you, baby boy. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. where's 9:30? What time frame are you? 5 minutes? Yep, that's what I need. Sebastian, what's the date today?
Today is the 8th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, and the XYC is on the 15 and the 5 minute, right?
That's where you want the best outcome. Are you ready, Sebastian?
I'm watching.
Okay, so people watching at home, I'm going to explain this once, and everybody else in the comment section, please help them if people keep asking the repeat questions. I'm going to explain the chart once. This is 1 minute MRO. 1 minute. This is 5 minute MRO. This is 15-minute MRO. And I only look at the indicators, RSI, MACD, on the 15-minute. It's cleaner, it's smoother. Boom. Everything is Heiken Ashi. I got my, for those that don't know, because I'm sure there's some new people on YouTube that, because I'm looking at names I've never seen before a day in my life on this live. So welcome the new ones. I got the VWAP 9, 20, 200, MACD, RSI, and volume indicators. Boom. Now the question Sebastian is asking is understanding my thing, what I call is the XYZ staircase up pattern, because when you're trading a stock long, you want to be able to, as you're walking up the stairs, that's what you always want to look for. And the strongest XYZ pattern is shown on the 5, and the strongest is on the 5, the strongest is on the 15. The 1 is extremely weak. That's why a lot of traders fail, because they only look at the 1 minute chart. So boom. So now let me show you exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I took a trade. I've been trading this religiously ever since, well, I traded it regularly when I was the professor on IG. Ever since that's been gone, I've been trading aggressive and religiously now on it, because now I have more time. I don't have to worry about the world's concerns. So now, if you notice, let's talk about the last time frame, because I shorted this down. Well, we're not talking shorting right now. We're talking going long. So once, Sebastian, I'm going to start with the 15 and work my way to the 5 and the 1, okay?
All right.
Collapse. Waited. Weak candles. I waited for it to go side. Once it started going sideways, I got a clear indication. It is above the 20. It is above this level of support. RSI is on a nice uptrend. Even though MACD, the sellers are in control, I am looking at the 0-point histogram for the shift in momentum. As you know, the edges are moving towards the green side. So now I know that we are good to go. Now look on the 5 minute time frame. Same event happens here. Falls on lower VWAP, starts going sideways. And look, XYZ staircase pattern here. Don't let this freak you out, because we are clean. We are above the 20, we're above the 9, and now we're above VWAP, middle VWAP. And now the progression continues. So now the question was, because I remember it when you asked me, when can I get in if it's already past my resistance? Extremely bullish. For example, today I was in these candles and I was like, all right, it hit my resistance. I'm getting out. But I looked at the volume down here. Also here, because I was in the trade at this time, I'm like, what are you doing? Don't exit. The volume is popping. It's increasing. There's no sellers. So guess what? I stayed longer than I should have. And that thing in my brain kicked in and said, you're getting greedy. Stop it. I'm like, but bro, I have conversations with myself. If you watch my live scalp trading videos, I'm literally doing commentary, but I'm actually talking to myself too. If you guys go watch it. So I looked at the volume and I'm like, listen to me. Yes, you know your rules. You're very strict. You got to get out, secure profits, secure the bag. But at the end of the day, the volume is popping. We're on a stage 2. 15-minute looks flawless. Super bullish candles. No wicks at the bottom of the green bullish candles. That tells you it's super bullish. Stay, hit the resistance. And that's where it comes right there. Did you see me even look at the 1 minute, Sebastian?
No.
No.
But I don't trade with the Heiken-Ashi candles.
Why not?
I don't know.
Trade with the Heiken-Ashi candles. We live scout traded last time with Hike and Ash.
No, I know. It's just when I did my seminar, that was during the time that you
I
were
didn't do
just
Hike and Ash.
starting. So I never really, I stuck more to what we did in the seminar itself. So I never explored out in and really took a considerable look at the Hike and Ashes.
Do it. Just
Okay.
do it. Don't think it. Don't question it. Use Hike and Ash.
On 1, 5, and 15.
Yes, sir.
And then my support and resistance, should I still use the regular Japanese candles and then go to Hike and Ashi? So when I do my, okay.
Correct. Or never ever make a support resistance using something went in my eye. Never ever use support resistance with Hike and Ashi ever.
Okay.
On the daily chart and the 2 hour.
Mhm. I mean, I see here the stairs are significantly cleaner. I mean, it's easy when I know in the Hike and Ashies, the candle always opens in the middle of the other one, right?
What do you mean? Open the middle of the other one. What does that mean?
So when the candle opens, you see that it's always towards like that middle of the right. So it's easy to see that stairway stair going up.
There you go, baby boy. Yes. Look at the 15 right here.
Mhm. All right, I'll give that a try, Professor.
Boom.
Thank
Boom.
you.
Try on Monday.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it?
Yeah, no, I wanted to see how you did it yourself. I did mine with the other candles. I did it in the 1 minute before, but it was just too much. I started using the 5 minutes, which gave me a little bit more time. And I wasn't getting out of the trades when the 1 minute would somewhat, slight pullback. And then so doing the stairs in the 5 helped me out a lot. But still with the wicks and on the other ones, I see the stairs cleaner and more clear, both up and down with the Hike and Ashes.
Listen, here's the beautiful thing. As you progress and you learn more, Tuesday's lesson live is going to be fire, because once we find all the ones that are breaking out, and when the seminar students let everyone know which ones are triggering and which ones are going to stage 2s, imagine only trading stage 2s religiously. Imagine that.
No, that'd be phenomenal, Professor. I'm still going to try to stick to my 3.
No, you should stick to your 3. I'm sticking to my MRO. Even though it's past my rule of 15, I know it way too well, and I'm very content with it, and I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
I
rule
agree
of
with you.
15?
You should stick to that. That's what my foundations are. You think on Tuesday when we have a massive list of stage 1s that become stage 2s, I'm changing? No. That's for you guys. You seminar students all have your own little setup thing going with your top 3. So we just spread the love to the top 3 people. But it doesn't hurt that all 3 of your tickers are stage 2s.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt.
If you don't think of the other one,
Anything else, Sebastian?
No, Professor. Thanks for your time, man. Like always.
You're welcome, baby boy. I'll see you soon. Tell me. Oh, just DM me. What days are you coming? What time can you open up? I'll let everybody know, and we'll do it. I'll let Nunez know, Alvin. I'll let everybody know, and we'll have a good time. I'll let my guy know at the VIP lounge to hook us up, and then boom.
Boom. All right, Professor.
Will it just be you?
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay, done.
All right.
I'll see you, baby boy.
I'll see you. Take it easy.
You too. Brody, come back on, baby boy.
What up?
Did you turn on your video?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess YouTube has a time delay. Talk to me, baby boy. So you didn't trade, right? Because I know COVID, you weren't feeling yourself.
I traded today. It was I've taken 2 trades in the last week.
What did you trade?
Huh?
What'd you trade?
I was in that, baby boy. What you got on your screen?
You were with me. So first of all, how was it?
So I'll tell you this. So since I've been sick, I mean, in the 2-3 weeks before I got sick, I mean, I was going 100 miles an hour on trading and on work because there's a big opportunity in my work. Like we're making a ton of money. So I'm just like, I was going super hard at both. So getting sick allowed me to slow down and reflect, and obviously take a bunch of time off trading, because being on the East Coast, the West Coast, wake up at usually 5:30, 5:45, start my day, get on the chart at 6:30 and watch. And that's a daily routine, but I haven't done that in the last 10 days. So more sleep, more time off the charts, more time to reflect. Did a little more reading on the Trading in the Zone book. And I don't know what happened, but for some reason, I'm just able to say, I take my trade a penny above support. If it breaks, I get out. And emotionally, obviously I knew that was a strategy before, but emotionally it's different. I'm like, if it breaks, I get out. That's it. Because now for whatever reason, in the space I had to reflect, whatever it was, I'm able to do what Mark Douglas says, accept the risk. I know that my edge, my strategy, yeah, look, there's a high probability of it going up. All the indicators are going up. It broke resistance, established new support. There's a high chance it could go up, but I know that it may not. So I'll get out if that happens. And I've never had that kind of acceptance before. And now when I'm reading the book, because I've been doing more reading, I'd be highlighting and saying, oh, I got to remember this. I got to remember this. The last few chapters I've read, it's like anything I highlight is, all right, well, this just means I take my trade, and if it doesn't work, I get out. And the emotionality behind that, the acceptance behind that is something I've never experienced. So that being said, that's never happened. So I feel really good about that, right? I'm excited to get back into a more normal trading routine with that in mind and being able to practice it. Now, I have taken 2 trades in the last 10 days. And they've both been at like 11 or 12. I just hop on the charts and see which 15-minute chart looks good. And it's happened twice where it looked pretty decent and I got in. Both trades were green. And I had no emotion. I had really no emotions about it. I was like, I get in a penny above support. Okay, if it breaks, I get out and I have no problem with it. Before, I'd be waiting, because we're waiting for that 15-minute chart to get to our setup, right? And I'm like, all right, I expect it to go up, right? No, leave it, because this is my trades exactly where you're at.
I am leaving it. I know what you want. This is what I was about to do.
So I'm waiting for the 15-minute setup to get there, right? And it finally does. All right, this is my entry. Before, I'm like, all right, I expect it to go up. So if it didn't, I was hurt, right? I was wrong. It's what Mark Douglas says. It tapped into all of my emotional memories about being wrong, right? And then right, I have an expectation the stock will go up. You can't have that. So when that happens, the first thing that happens is it takes me longer to recognize if the trade isn't going my way, because I'm expecting to go up and I'm blocking out all the information that's showing me, hey, the trade is not working in your favor. You have to get out. Because my brain doesn't want to be wrong. It doesn't want to get hurt. It's looking for all the things that tell me that the trade's going up when actually, objectively, it's going down, right? So it takes me long when I have an expectation on any stock. It takes me longer to recognize that I have to get out. And then I'm finally wrong. I take a bigger loss. I have a bigger emotional reaction to that. And that carries into the next trade. Then I start revenge trading and all that snowballs. And that's something that just became clear to me in this time off, right? Which is amazing. It feels great. So that's the emotional side of it. So I wanted to talk about, did you want to say anything about that before I tell you about the trade?
No, everything you said before, I taught you at the seminar.
Hey, Professor.
Who's talking?
Professor, real quick, it's Lisa. I just wanted to comment. What Brody just described is exactly what that article talks about that I just mentioned.
About the man and the woman?
About men and women being very different on the exit.
Mm.
It is for the exact reasons that Brody just outlined in his own process.
So why are women better at exiting and men are better at entering? Tell me, Lisa.
Because women in general are better at, believe it or not, I know men are going to roll their eyes at this, but in times of analytical requirement, women are better at stripping away the emotion
Hmm.
in the analysis than men are. Also, generally speaking, men are more invested in being attached to the outcome that they predicted when they entered. So from an ego perspective, it's harder for, theoretically, according to the article, not me, according to the article, it is harder for men to realize that they may have, or may potentially should have thought about it differently, should have analyzed the data differently, should have had a different outcome than what they thought would happen when they entered.
I want to read the article. It's very interesting.
Sorry to interrupt,
Yeah.
Brody, but we were talking about that before you joined.
Oh no, I've been here. I've been here.
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't realize.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, Brody's been on my live on my IG and YouTube more than anybody else. He's broken all the records at this point.
All right,
Whenever
Brody,
you-
I just got here 10 minutes ago, so sorry about that.
No. I loved your questions. I've been watching since the beginning.
Oh, cool. Definitely read that article because it is exactly what you just described.
I want to. I'll wait for you to send it.
I did. I posted it in the link after I talked about it in the beginning.
Oh,
What
nice.
link? What link?
On your YouTube. Remember you told me to go onto the YouTube and
Oh,
post.
can
Sorry,
you
in the
can you
chat.
post it again? I didn't pin it. Let me pin it right now, Lisa.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can go back and hang on. I'll help
Thank
you.
you. Brody,
Yeah.
how much you want to bet? She'll be one of the seminar students soon. How much you want to bet?
Oh, here we go.
I agree with you.
So everything that you said, I taught you at the seminar, and I love that you realized it. Slow and steady. I love it.
Wait for you to send it.
I did. I posted it in the link after I talked about it in the beginning.
Cool.
I got you, Lisa.
All right.
Go, Brody.
So, I hopped on the charts and I saw MRO 15 looked pretty good. I saw it had broken that downtrend. It was slowly steadying up, coming up. The EMAs were curling up. And I wasn't on Heiken Ashi. I'm in the same boat as Sebastian. I'm gonna do it on Monday though, if I trade. So I'm on the regular Japanese candles. I see the price action broke a downtrend. It's approaching. I had a 1584 daily resistance, and I saw the 15-minute MACD above the 0 point, pretty high, but also curling. So right, I like when that light red comes in, and the RSI 15-minute RSI was on a trend. So I was like, all right, this is the setup that I'm looking for, and I'm looking for 1585 entry, penny above support. And that was also where VWAP was, right? So I'm on the 1 minute at around 1050. It breaks that support. It breaks that resistance, shoots up, and I get a sidestep green. I see the volume, and I was looking at the volume on the 5 and the 15 as well. Steadily increasing basically all throughout the day, right? Which makes sense because it's stage 2, and usually at this time I never trade. But I wanted to hop on the charts and see if anything was good. So I like the volume as well. So I got in I was filled at 1585 and a half. So 1585, 1586.
Nice.
That's where I got in. And I wrote it. So my plan was to get out at 93 because I had a 1594 weak resistance, because I was just looking at the 15 and I saw the 1594 look like a strong resistance just from today.
Okay.
So that was my plan, 1585 to 1593.
So before you continue, Brody, I just want to give you a little tidbit. On the 5-minute chart,
Yeah.
when you saw this event take place, you could have got out anywhere here, by the way.
What time is that?
Baby boy, this is 2:55, 3
Two.
o'clock, 3:05, 3:10, 3:15, 3:20, 3:25.
Okay. Yeah. So long story short, that is where I got out. Right.
My
So
man.
I
Congratulations.
sold half my position at 91, and once it broke my staircase, I sold the other half at 89.
Good.
So, but the question I want to ask is, I was doing the staircase on the 1 minute, right? And I was not using Heiken Ashi. And that's another thing that, the mindset that I described before allowed me to do. Yeah, I wanted it to go to 90, 94, but I saw weakness and I had no problem getting out, which was a huge victory for me. And so, yeah, I got out because I did see it getting it seemed a little overextended. It hit 92 twice. And I figured it would have to pull back. But my question is, so this is my question, Professor. If I had, let's say, set limit orders, 1585, stop loss 1583, exit 93, it would have executed and I would have gotten out in 93. Now, I'm not sure, and this is my question. I know it's not black and white, it's gray. Do I stay in this trade? It goes up to 92 and I'm up a few cents, right? I don't want to turn a winner into a loser. I'm not going to let it come all the way back down to 83 and get out when I could have took profits, right? But if I do that, it goes to 93, right? So I just want to have a discussion about this. MRO is on a stage 2, right? Like what you said, the 15-minute looks good. The volume is there. That's not what I realized. That if you're going to stay in on a stock on a trade like this, that's probably the one to do when it's stage 2 and when the volume's good, when the 15-minute looks like that. But I wanted to take profits. So do you have anything to add to that?
You said it perfectly, Brody. I love it. I'm so proud of you. When the ID comes back, just one day to see I have the original when the first time you came on, to where you are now is unbelievable. It's like watching, again, I'm not calling you a child, but it's like watching your child grow up from a little baby to a man and just getting married. It's amazing watching you talk. It's sick. It's sick. That's a good thing, Slang. So
I get
everything.
you.
What'd you say?
I said, I get you.
So everything you said is on the money. When a stock is on a stage 2, when the volume's coming in, when it's just roaring, you can stay in longer and have less fear of, should I collect my profits? Because baby boy, I went through the same thing. You heard me talk to Sebastian about this. I was like, all right, it's hitting resistance. Let's get the hell out. I'm like, no. Look at the volume. Do not get out.
That volume is sick. I was out before then.
I was in it. And I'm like having an argument with myself because I'm very strict with my rules. That's why, I have success in things in my life, is I'm very disciplined and very strict with every single thing I do. I don't play. So I'm like arguing, like, come on, bro. Let me stay in longer. I'm like, no, the rules. But I'm like, look at the volume. We're on a stage 2. You know where this is going. Hello. I'm like, fine, stay in longer. And I did. So boom. You literally said it.
Yeah.
Now, if the conversation was reversed, let's say it was a stage 1 or a stage 3, you stay in for a much shorter amount of time. You lock in those goddamn profits. You stay in, again, that's the equation. You can stay in as much longer in stage 2s.
Yeah.
And a lot less time in stage 1s and 3s. And stage 4s, if you're not shorting, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this, do not trade. If you're not shorting a stage 4, yes, as scalpers, we can pick up the bounces on all of it. Yes, because I do it. I go short and long in stage 4s. But if you're a novice, don't even contemplate touching MRO. When MRO is on a stage 4 and I'm going live, I'm going to trade it still, but I'm going to tell you, not to trade it unless you're shorting. So
Right.
boom.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. And look, I couldn't be happier with the trade because that's an XP lesson. That's just an XP lesson. That's something I have to be in and see and understand, right? And that's
Correct.
another thing that I learned to add in my knowledge bank. You know, that's a perfect example of the market's gray, right? There are some
Correct.
times where you have to, or it's better, you have to take profits. Like that was what I did was perfect. But in this time, once I trade enough stage twos and I have enough conviction, I like what Mr. 48 and Gerald Peters talk about conviction, having conviction in the trade. That comes with time, that comes with experience.
Correct.
But this was great for me, and I really had no pressure on myself, unlike before this time I had to reflect. It was easy. It was light work, you know. I stuck to the plan. I did the plan, you know, and that's it. And I'm looking forward to just practicing that more and practicing that mindset, you know.
You know what's funny? Did you realize that the way you traded today, that this strategy is where it is?
It's where it is, man.
This is what I hope people can get from this. I'm especially talking to the seminar students. When you know that what you do from what you learned from me, and it's even made you a penny, it's made you any type of sense, you know it works. That is just the fact that it works. So boom, boom.
Yeah, and like you said, you've had success because you stuck to your rules and you're very disciplined about your rules. It's exactly what Mark Douglas talks about. We have to be rigid in our rules, very rigid in the rules, but you have to be flexible in your expectations.
Correct.
So it's funny because I'm realizing that having any sort of expectation on the stock is the first part of your downfall. You can't. And it's not something that I can say, hey, don't have any expectations. You're like, oh, okay, cool. I won't. You gotta like look. So something clicked in my head that now I'm seeing it differently, right? And it's funny. He said, the only thing I expect when I take a trade is that something will happen.
Either it goes up or it goes down.
Yeah, I'm like, and I just kept writing the book. I take my trade. I expect it to go up or down. Both.
Right.
Both. Because if you only expect it to go up, your brain's gonna, confirmation bias is gonna only perceive and understand any kind of information that shows you it's gonna go up. You may even start reading the information that it's going down and perceiving it as that it's gonna go up. And that's what happens. That's what happened to me before. And now, like, there's less pressure on me because I felt like before I was like willing the stock to go up, like to work with my trade, to work with my position.
You're sitting there looking at it saying, go up. You're going to go up, right? You're going to go up, right?
Yeah. But now it's like, well, if it goes down, I'm just going to get out. And it's like hands off the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel, you know. I have no control. I'm just acting my plan as a bystander, right? And I don't have any control over it, and that's very emotionally freeing for me. So I couldn't be more happy with where my mind's at. Probably the most confident I've been, only because something has changed emotionally.
Your baby boy XP, baby boy XP.
But it's funny that it came from not trading.
We learned, didn't I tell you the first day of the seminar, people start going to the park by yourself with no cell phones? Why the hell did I tell you to do that? You have to learn to get to know yourself first. For you to truly understand the trading, the charts, everything, you have to fully understand yourself. You have to be like we all have this symbiotic relationship with ourselves. And you have to be in sync with yourself. You have to truly understand who you are. What the hell are you waving at, bro? Do you fly a mosquito?
Yeah, there's like a little moth flying around.
Got you. That's really what it is. You're young. Tell everybody how old you are.
24.
Jesus Christ, you're young as hell. So you're still getting to know who you are. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Sometimes I forget that, you know, because my tendency is to rush. My tendency is to rush. And I also learned in this time off that all my life I have judged myself in terms of my progress, in terms of work, whatever it was. When I was in high school, it was like baseball, judging myself so hard. Now it's work, judging myself on my production, and also compare myself to others. And there was one day where I was just sick and like of course I was out of my routine, wasn't working, wasn't doing anything. I'm like, damn, I judge myself and I compare myself a lot. And it's happened here in my progress in trading too. Something that I've realized, and that's like been my MO for my whole short life. I was talking to my mom about it. She's like, yeah, you've always been that way. And it's just funny how sometimes, like in the in the weeks before I got sick, like you couldn't pull me away from the charts. You couldn't do it because I'm like, let's go, man, this is sick. But in that time that I had to step away, just so much insight comes, and it's not based in my effort. I wasn't searching for it; it just hit me, you know.
You know, it's so funny. You know, our stories are parallel one another, right? Exactly to the T. So for me, teaching is my passion, the only thing that makes me happy. And ever since the IG's been out of service, I'm back and trading. And I have said this bluntly and honestly, trading doesn't make me happy because all I do is click 2 buttons and I get thousands of dollars. That doesn't make me happy. But ever since the IG's down, and I guess that's God's way of saying, yo, you need to take a freaking break. You've never stopped being the professor. Take a break. He's forced a break on me.
Yeah.
And you know, it is what it is. But and as I'm trading, I'm like on the moon. I'm like so excited. I haven't been this excited for a while trading because it's so much. It is really so exhilarating to trade, man. So I'm more in tune with trading, which has led to my success for the past what it was, been 2 weeks since I've been out of service now. It's insane.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I know.
Same thing with you.
Huh?
Same thing with you and your COVID situation. It had made you slow down as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I know just only good comes of it. You know, only good for you will come out of the situation. I know that. I know you know it too. You know, feel all the stuff, like feel the disappointment and the sadness about it. I mean, it sucks. Like it's bad. Like that's not cool. You know, but only good will come out of it, and it's a small pullback in the stage 2 that is professor's stock chart.
I love that you said that, Brody. I appreciate you. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she's not a big believer of God. So, and I was telling her, I'm like, I know that this is God throwing something my way. I just need to see what it is, and I think it's slow your ass down, bro. Calm down. You're trying to do too much. You need to breathe. That's why I'm like, I hit up the spa. I did cryotherapy. I did Nortec. I did the whole 9 yards. And I'm just gonna hibernate for the next 3 days. I ain't doing nothing.
Good. Yeah, I've always had trouble resting, doing nothing. Right.
Me too.
You say you did cryo. That's funny because I worked at a cryotherapy lounge before COVID. I also worked at this other place called Upgrade Labs, which basically imagine every single piece of performance and wellness enhancing technology just under one facility that you like buy a membership. So cryotherapy, infrared sauna, ozone sauna, the most like advanced workout machines that you could have. Red light therapy, literally a bed of red lights. You sit on it naked and you flip around. You just soak it in for 20 minutes aside. The Normatec boots, except for your whole body.
I've heard of red light therapy, but what the freak is that?
Red light therapy. It
Yeah.
basically takes like all of the a certain spectrum of light that's really beneficial to the mitochondria in the cell, and it helps each cell produce energy better. It's one of the effects. One of the effects.
What's the light? What is the UV spectrum? What is it?
I'm not sure. I don't.
Okay.
I don't remember the specific.
It's actually infrared light. Sorry
Yeah.
to like intersect. It's infrared.
I thought infrared light was bad.
No, it's actually supposed to be good. Like people doing Reiki, they emit like infrared light.
Who?
You know Reiki? It's like an energy. Yeah, you know about Reiki? It's like this energy work. People putting their hands on top of people and healing them with like
Oh,
the heat that comes out of their hands. It's
God.
actually like a Japanese tradition thing, and yeah, they emit infrared light. Like it's a thing.
Yo, I love Brody I love Francisco in the background. Yo, that was fun. Yo, I'm starting to like IG Live. YouTube Lives. That was fire. That was fire. Lisa popped in with commentary. Francisco popping in with commentary. This is fire. I'm actually enjoying this. I think I needed this more than anybody else, bro. I like this.
Yeah.
I
But,
had too many big influencers lined up. My numbers were probably going to get way out of control big. This is nice.
yeah.
Thank you,
well,
Francisco. Continue,
yeah.
Brody.
But if you're interested in it, there's a company. They're called Joovv, Joovv. They do like little personal red light things for consumer use. So you can just have it there and like on your desk or whatever. But that's besides the point. What was I going to say about? Don't remember.
No worries, Brody. I'm not going anywhere. No worries.
That's good. You went to like a wellness spa. You did cryo and what else?
I did the Nordic, the thing that athletes do on their legs, because riding my motorcycle all day, constantly, all over the place. So my legs, and remember when I stop, I have to use my feet like the Flintstones to stop the motorcycle. Well, no, meaning not that, but when you brake, you use your feet to hold up the motorcycle, balance. So my legs have been working out since I got the motorcycle. So I did that so I could just hibernate for the next 3 days and just relax, fully relax. I actually wasn't gonna. I brought I have my organic fruits and vegetables. I was gonna eat that for the next 3 days, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some pizza, and I just want to relax. I'm gonna get some pizza as this live ends.
Sometimes you need food for your emotional, not just your physical. Sometimes you need those cookies, baby.
I know. I've been trying to avoid the cookies. I'm trying to avoid them, but no, because I am getting better, and I am realizing that me being taken out of IG was good for me. It's something that needed to be done, because I would go to war with myself to say, listen, can you please just take a break? I'm like, no, they need me. I can't do it. I'm forced to take a break.
Yeah.
I've been forced to. Nothing I can do now.
Maybe you need you, Professor.
Say that again?
Maybe you need you. Maybe
True.
you need some you time.
I do. And I'm going to get that now for the first time. Brody, I've been the professor for a long time, and I've never taken off. I was in Puerto Rico in a swimming pool going live, creating content.
Yeah.
In Colombia going live. It was never ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait, that's it?
I thought of another question that's been on my mind.
Go.
So I'm just trying to figure out the cadence in which I should basically add money to my trading account. Because I keep my expenses low, and I graduated in 2019 and from college, and worked on my own business venture for a while, working at home, didn't make money. And then the last 18 months is the first time that I've had a real job and made money. So I don't have kids. I don't like anything. I have lots of money left over, and I've put a good amount into crypto.
That's what I was gonna say. Good.
And it's doing well. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, I've had some money just sitting, not doing anything for a while because I was planning to put in my trading account back before the seminar when I was like, all right, in 6 months, I'm gonna be making $500 a day, like 1 month, and blah, 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 blah. I had this whole plan that obviously is insane.
And I told you that's a fantasy world. That
Yes.
not in the beginning.
Yes, fantasy
Do
world.
I do exactly what you say times 5, times 10? Yeah, but not in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm basically just trying to figure out like what cadence do I add it into my account? I don't know, but I know it's based on my comfortability and my emotionality with my position sizes. But I guess I just don't want to have it sit there and lose value.
So
in the months that it takes for that to happen.
Easy solution, baby boy. Right now, you keep the little bit in your trading account, pump it all into cryptocurrencies, and when the time comes, you can move it into the brokerage account. I'm doing the opposite at this point. Like I'm very public with what I say because my trading account is just accumulating, and compounding. I don't need any of the money. I'm a minimalist. The last expense was that $25,000 electric motorcycle that I got from before the crash of Bitcoin. But technically, it was free. I don't have any real expenses anymore. So I parlay it into crypto. You parlay it into crypto. And then when time comes, you can put it into trading account when you get to a higher level of trading. Then you can, because then your trades will get astronomical.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so, and then because my goal with trading is I don't want to have to work for anyone else.
Well,
right? That's it. I want to control all my time. I want to wake up and not have to worry about any work issues that are out of my control, right? So I think about this because you said it, Ashton said it, about never taking money out of your account. And Ashton said it a long time ago that at one point he did pay his expenses with his trading money, and it was too stressful.
Yes, 100%.
So,
I can't see myself ever taking $1 out to pay a bill.
So can you talk about that? Because in my head, I'm like, well, I want to trade, so that's my job, and that I don't have to do anything else. Of course, I may, have some other ventures and, obviously multiple streams of income. But can you just talk about that?
So your mind hasn't shifted at this point, it'll shift where you want that compounding effect to keep compounding and compounding and compounding. So when you ever decide to take out anything, you're like, no, I could have turned that 1,000 into 5,000. That's what triggers in your brain.
So what the heck do you do with your money?
So, well, everyone knows me, my school.
Right.
I am taking away instant I shouldn't even say that because I don't have instant gratification. I don't want anything. I don't want anything right now. I don't need anything. The only thing I've been dying for was the motorcycle. I have it. I don't want a car. I don't want more houses. I don't need anything. So I don't need to take anything out for the from the crypto or from the trading account. I don't need to. Unless you have some wants or needs that you have, go ahead. But I don't have any. So I don't need. So for what the freak keeps going in my eye? So I don't need to take money out of the trading account. So I don't need anything. You get what I'm saying? The last time I took out a massive chunk because I needed it for house repairs. There was a house damage for my house, so I had to. It wasn't coming out of the school fund. It was coming out of the trading account. So I pulled it out of there. So, and that hurt me, but I already moved that up already. So I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess it's not the fact that I want the trading money to support myself. I guess it's an emotional thing. I want to be able to know, hey, I don't have to put pressure on myself on my 9 to 5 because look what I'm doing all by myself in an hour, in the morning. Does that make sense? Is that right?
100%. I know exactly what you're saying. I
Okay.
know exactly what you're saying.
All right. All right.
But remember, don't make trading the main source because that's the problem. There's a psychological issue right there. For example, my 9 to 5, my teaching pays for everything. Everything gets paid by the 9 to 5. The crypto, when you book the seminar, when people book one-on-ones, that money goes into crypto. That money goes into Ethereum, goes into that's the school fund to build my school. My trading account just keeps accumulating. I don't need the money. Now, God forbid if something bad happens for the house, I had money. Boom. My bank balance, I'm very cash poor. Trading rich, crypto rich. Move that wherever I need to move. So I'm good to go. I have no fear of anything. You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Let the 9 to 5 fund all your bills and all the stuff. Have that. But have a 9 to 5 that makes you happy, that you enjoy going to, where your boss is not a horrible person. I love my boss. He's the best. I love being with my students all day, every day. I live for that moment. So once you have that outlook in life and you have that on a day to day, where when the minute I wake up, I'm like, thank you, God, another day. Let's make it happen. And boom. As long as you have that, you'll be perfectly fine. Like again, look at me. My IG was taken away. It hurt. It's horrible. But at the same time, I can survive. That example about the chair, when a chair has when you only have one leg and that's taken away, collapse.
Yeah.
Because I know influencers, I'm not saying anybody's name, but I know influencers that their only supply of money comes from selling courses, IG, selling books, IG, selling everything, IG. Link in their bio is their livelihoods.
Wow.
So, baby boy, imagine if that was me.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. So let's put it this way. I know one very well that his entire livelihood, majority of it, comes from selling courses, comes from his IG. So if that's taken away, he's in a very difficult situation. I'm perfectly fine. Only thing it did is slow me down. So, okay, if it's not back anytime soon, pushes the school back to 3 to 4. That's all it does, and that's perfectly fine. I'm 34. I'm not going anywhere. Because here's the other factor. The sooner I get my school, the sooner I become a philanthropist, then what the hell am I doing? That's even dangerous for my mindset.
Right.
I'm going to have to pick up more things to try to change the world. I think the next step is get married and have kids, but that's another conversation.
Mrs. Professor, she's out there.
I'm sure. I'm sure she is.
All right. So next question. When did you start saying boom?
I don't know any of my vocabulary words, bro. I can't keep track of any of those, Brody. Can't keep track of those.
Is that something you started saying in as a teacher? When you make a point, you're just like boom. Or is that a professor thing?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. People ask, where did baby boy come from? Don't know. Where did boom come from? I don't know. Where did Sacre Blue come from? I don't know where any of them came from when I started. I really don't. You people acknowledge it and make me acknowledge it. I don't know. I have no idea.
We got to get a professor soundboard. That should be on your website. Tab.
So, the painting website is done. I just have to do a few things. It's going to have the book, the physical book and the digital book. You get a free crypto coin and eventually probably t-shirts and God knows what merch we'll end up with. Who knows? Sacre Blue t-shirts or baby boy t-shirt, baby boy, baby girl, boy, a club tee. I don't know, but the merch store is ready. It's just that how do I launch something without my thousands and thousands of people with me? But you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm in a very predicament. I shouldn't launch it while I don't have any power right now. My power has been taken away from me. So
yeah.
No.
All right.
So boom. Answer your question, Brody?
Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap.
I got nothing else, man. Appreciate your time as always, Professor. Thank you so much.
Always as well, Brody. Always love you coming on. Always.
Thank you, baby boy.
You're welcome, baby boy. All right, Brody. I'll see you.
Take it easy, boss.
You too. All right, guys, that is a wrap. Thank you for staying on the live. We've been live since 8 p.m. It's 11 p.m. in New York. It's kind of early. It is kind of early on a Friday night. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate all of you for staying on. Appreciate all of you for following, subscribing. Thank you for all that you do. That's a wrap. See you back on Tuesday. We're going to look at stage ones. Seminar students, get ready for that. Only you guys are coming on. It'll be sent just to you, the link. I'll look at your tickers, so please have that ready to go. And then, boom, that's the show. That's the show. Anything you need, whatever you need, link is in the, what the hell do YouTube call these things? Bio? Does anyone know who can tell me in the comment section? What is this thing called? A bio? Right under the video? I don't know what that's called. But free course, free trading journal, everything you need. Boom. You need to message me. The Twitter is right there. That's it. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.